Just gonna drop the mic down a bit. Yeah. When I stand at the mic, the whole world I have known is contained in the breath before speaking. My life condensed to a sentence. I'm just trying to be someone the child I used to be could believe in. Breathing, odd kid getting even. The evening's a dream that the morning can't sleep through. A day in the life or a life full of days. I started to write when my life was a maze I was lost in, looking for a way out of the ways I didn't want. But what you want isn't something you can choose, it chooses you. What are you? That was the question, but what was the answer? Trying to make sense was a senseless endeavor. Head down, stick to the plan. The plan was sit down with a pen in your hand. What I found when I picked up the mic was profound. New ground, the sound world was bass lines, and sticking my head in the bass bins at raves was elation. Saved by the act of creation, snatched from the jaws of destruction. The crossroad were clear, right or go under. Yeah, it was messy for a minute. The only thing that made sense was my lyrics. And I was in the rave fighting demons when the boy got stabbed, started bleeding. And I was so high that I couldn't even help him. I just stared at the blood on my trainers for ages. Sat down in a corner waiting for what? Once something's happened you can't make it stop. 5 years later, Alfie got shot in the stomach. I should have been there but I wasn't. What are you made of? How many selves do you carry? How many hells must a person inhabit before they can see their life hangs in the balance? If you want it, eventually you've got to make it happen, or it swallows you into its folds. A rogue planet exploding. But on the outside I was nothing too big for the city I lived in. My spirit was hurting for something I couldn't determine. My body was alien to me. Persuaded myself the rhyming would lift me out of the cage I was trapped in. Back when I used to spit bars at the bus stop. Cap down, hood up, clap twice, wake up. Later, stage fright shaking, taking questions from someone from the paper. When did I become a writer? I was just a drunk with a bag and a lighter. You are what you do repeatedly. You are who the people see, but I was shook. When my friends were fucking girls, I was sitting in the corner, scribbling in my book. Too stoned to get up, too scared to look at the mess of my heart. Skate bright lights, dark place. Thinking I'm gonna make it one day. Hiding in plain sight, rhyming to take flight and leave my numbness behind. Up there on the stage, wasn't bound by the same rules that drowned me. The days poured down and the nights were loud. Blinked twice and the world disappeared. 6 weeks on the road and it's ringing in my ears. Beers for fears, beers for tears for years. And my body was made out of a million stars. Everybody down and dropped and everybody danced. I was in the van on tour when my ex-wife said I can't do it anymore. And I never went home, just kept settling the score with a mic in my hand and a song to roar. Dysphoria, didn't know the name or the symptoms. Going through the motions, trying to fit it all in. I was touring 3 shows, trying to draft a novel, looking out the windows at the motorway. How do I tell my story? It don't begin and end with me. My story is my folks coming into London, looking for a way to be free. My story is my sister's kids with the listless edge. I recognize attention deficit, heading 5 thoughts at the same time. I take my place in a long line of people whose voices shaking my voice when I raise my voice to say my words. 80,000 people in the field, holding up my mic like a shield, holding up my mic like a shield. It's real. I used to be a boy when I was young, then I hit puberty, I had to be a girl. I really tried to become someone who belonged in the world, and then it really started kicking off for work. I was writing like I've been desperate to do. So many people couldn't live a dream or live a minute without screaming for the troubles they were carrying within them. And here I was traveling the world and being asked for my opinion, but inside was a cavern bigger than the solar system. I was different, I could feel it, I was different, but killing every sensation. It was hidden, it was taking up too much room. It was gripping my windpipe and stopping my words. I was on stage giving people my heart, but my heart wasn't even concerned